everyone, we're back. Another video for you. Can I just say, it's been a week since I've been on YouTube and there are 1,000 of you subscribed and following along, and I couldn't be more thankful. Honestly, I'm really excited to get this going and to produce more content for you guys. So I'm gonna be trying to produce probably 2 to 3 videos a week for you. So if there's anything that you really wanna see, please comment down below, or you can reach out to me on Instagram or Snapchat. People are always really looking for the answer to the question, how do I find motivation? So I'm gonna share my top 5 ways to stay motivated. Before we get into the tips, I thought I would clarify like a very common misconception. So people often get motivation and inspiration confused. And I just wanted to clarify those 2 words for you. I believe that inspiration can come from others and outside sources. Like you're scrolling through Instagram and you see your friends out there killing it in the gym, or you go to a beautiful restaurant and you see this really well done healthy food and you feel inspired to eat more healthy, or however you find inspiration. I think what is confusing for people is they feel like that is, or it should be, motivation, and it's different. So I believe that inspiration comes from outside sources and motivation comes from within, and only within. So when people are looking to social media or television or whatever to get motivated, I think you're looking for the wrong thing. You are looking for inspiration. And really what you have to do is dive down deep and find motivation. Because inspiration doesn't actually get you off the couch. It makes you feel bad about being on the couch. So, top 5 tips to get and stay motivated. All right, tip 1 for you guys. I tell people this all the time, and this is my #1 tip. So if you're gonna stop watching this video, stop after this tip. So I always tell people to make tiny goals of your day. Don't make your goal 20 pounds. Don't make your goal to run a marathon. Don't make your goal to, you know, have an Arnold Schwarzenegger body. That's secretly my goal. Just kidding. Guys, I'm a little loopy. I just finished a workout and I'm like, and my sports bra is still sweaty. It's fine. We're all friends here. But my #1 tip is to break down your day into all these tiny goals. So what do I mean by that? If you have to break them down into such minute goals as, I'm just gonna eat my next meal better than I ate my last, something healthier, something better for me. You don't need to say, oh, I'm gonna eat perfect for the next 30 days. All you have to worry about is that next meal, that next workout. And sometimes even a whole workout is too big to even think about. So sometimes I even break it down into, okay, put your fucking shoes on. Okay, now that you have your shoes on, all you have to do is get your rubber band and put your hair in a ponytail. And then after I've accomplished that goal, the only thing to do is to walk out the door and lock it behind you so you can't come back inside. And I know that seems silly, but when you start breaking down your day into these tiny little goals, you kind of start setting up small wins for yourself, which is awesome. And you feel so much better about yourself because you're allowing yourself to win. So if you can set up your days full of wins, you're more motivated internally to continue. If you set a goal of, okay, I'm not gonna have sugar for 30 days, the likelihood of you being able to do that is low. I'm not saying it's not possible, but if you say, I'm just not gonna have sugar at lunch, and then I'm not gonna have sugar at dinner, and then I am gonna get that workout in after work, or whatever it is, you're way more likely to reach that 30 days if you don't think about it as this like behemoth monster. So that always helps me. And some days it's just like, hey, you know, I need to get to the gym today. Other days it's like, put your fucking pants on. Like, this is your goal. Put your fucking pants on. It's the truth. So that is my first tip. All right, my second tip is to get your emergency kit ready. And what do I mean by emergency kit? So we all have those days where we don't want to do anything, right? And this is personal to each one of you, but what motivates you? So for me, having my favorite workout outfit, like having a sick look that I feel really confident and really good in helps me. Having a really, really badass playlist with like definitely like a remix to Genuine's Pony and the Thong Song definitely has to be included. A lot of Ja Rule. And then probably like some Christina Aguilera Fighter, but whatever that like your kick-ass pump up playlist is. And then whatever else you need to set yourself up for the best workout or the most motivated you've ever felt to go work out, put that stuff aside. It's kind of like one of those glass boxes that has like a fire hydrant inside, and it's like break for emergencies only. Like you don't have to actually, you know, put it in a glass box, but I mean, that'd be kind of awesome in your house, like break for emergency. And it's like a pair of like yoga pants and like a tank top and like a green juice. It just like lives in your house. But I'm just saying, like, have that special outfit, that playlist, that stuff ready to go, so that when you're having one of those days where you're like, dude, fuck this, I like don't want to do this at all, I want to stay in bed, or I want to go, you know, play with my friends, or whatever you want to do, or I have too much work to do, or whatever it is, like break that glass, get that emergency kit out, and go. Okay, so the next tip is called phone a friend. And I mean, it's kind of generic to say like, go work out with a friend, whatever. I'm not necessarily saying that. But what I am saying is sometimes, and I do this sometimes on Snapchat or Instagram, but I also do this with my friends occasionally. It's like, if I don't send you a photo of me, like a selfie of me in the gym in 20 minutes, like I owe you 20 bucks. And like, I know that sounds insane, but if there's some level of accountability, you will go. And it's not so much like money or whatever, it's more so that someone else is counting on you to go. And so if you're really feeling unmotivated to go do something, but you know that it's the best thing for you that day, to text a friend and be like, I need to hold myself accountable for doing this, so I'm gonna send you a photo, or I'm gonna text you after I finish my workout, or whatever. I think that pressure, a good kind of pressure, can really help you get over that hump of just being like, you know what, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. It helps me. So sometimes I'll be on Snapchat and I'll be like, guys, if I'm not at the gym in 1 hour, I will pay you all $1 million. And the secret is I don't have $1 million. So I had to go to the gym. Cool? Great. So tip 4 is stop using exercise as punishment and food as a reward. So these are like huge societal, cultural things that are kind of bred within us now, and bread. Now I'm thinking about bread. Anyway, oh, sorry. No, there are things that are deeply ingrained, grains. Love grains. Okay, I'm seriously back. There are things that are put on us by society that, you know, when we're feeling bad about ourselves, or we did something good, we get a food treat, and we use food as kind of a reward. But on the other side of that, we start using exercise as punishment. So when you've had like a bad meal, or you had a vacation where you know, really went off the wagon, we come back and we tell ourselves, I need to punish myself by exercising. And really what that does is it trains our brain. Like, we think we're very smart, but it does train our brain to think of exercise as punishment. And then every day when we're not technically punishing ourselves, it still feels like punishment. So if you could just really work on, you know, that kind of mentality. It's about a mentality shift within yourself. It's less so, you know, it's not about like, don't exercise after you get back from a vacation where you know, basically floated down a river of spaghetti for 3 days. But like, think of it more as, I'm getting back into a great routine that serves me, rather than, fuck, I ate pasta for 3 days and I'm gonna be so fat and I need to, you know, do something before someone removes me from my house with a crane. You know, so it's all about shifting your mindset. Exercise is not punishment. Food is not a reward. So the last tip I find really, really important. Stop following bullshit social media that makes you feel bad about yourself. If I make you feel bad about yourself, you should stop following me. We set ourselves up to be surrounded by things that make us feel bad because we are trying to gain motivation, and that's just not how it works. Or we think that by looking at rock hard abs, it's going to make us like get our ass off the couch. And that's just not the truth. I'm not saying don't follow people with great physiques and don't follow people that, you know, give you healthy recipe inspiration or whatever. I'm just saying, if you're finding that that stuff makes you feel really bad about yourself, it's not doing what it's supposed to. It's shaming you into doing something, and that is never motivation that sticks around. It's this surface level bullshit, and it will never help you. Because at the end of the day, when you are taking care of yourself from a place of love rather than a place of hate, it will be sustainable. Surround yourself with people that inspire you, that uplift you, that encourage you, and that make you feel like a better version of yourself. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this very short video. I hope it ends up being short. That will all depend on my editing. I'm gonna go take off this sweaty sports bra, but guys, please subscribe to my channel. That would be great. We can be friends and you can get little notifications every time I post something, which is not annoying at all. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.